Good morning. This is our life. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's nice just to park up by the sea and do what's nice, good. And what I'm trying to say to you is that I remember my past life, working for money. Was I happy? The grind was tough. Whereas now, I'm in nature all the time and it's better. But I think if people, because I remember how I was, it was easier for me to buy stuff than it was to mend and repair stuff. Now, because of my time working for me, I will mend and repair if I can, because I find it relaxing. Whereas previously, when I worked hard, I find mend and repair stressful, but for me to go to a shop, buy something new, take the other stuff to the dump, wherever it was, or put it in the bin and just buy a new one, that was easy. And I found that life, that was my life. Work hard, play hard, and buy stuff. But I did a rebuild, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. A rebuild, and I've never looked back. I was talking to a guy, an older person today, and he'd done a rebuild too. He had a health scare at a young age, and he says to me, it made him get his life together, and I agree with that. I think people who get on to a higher level have been through a lot and have learned how to make life work for them. Like someone, like if you've lost a business, like I have. I've also run other businesses very successful. But when I run my own business here in the UK at one time, I was busy all the time. And I was so busy, I wanted instant pleasure. What I mean by that was I liked to socialise, liked to go to restaurants, I liked all that, but I wasn't really working on myself. I was just ticking all the boxes of compliance to keep my business successful. And now in my new life, I have peace. And I think once you get money working for you in your sleep, you have peace. However, where would I start if I wanted to start my life again? I would start with nutrition. Get my nutrition right, clean food, because when you have good nutrition, your brain, you don't suffer from brain fog. I remember when I was extremely busy, running my own business, I didn't have time to think. Ticked all the boxes, done everything correct, but I wasn't happy. It was like I kept needing a holiday all the time because I was tired and stressed. And what I'm trying to say to you now, in the gym, I just maintain my fitness. Now, if I want to get shredded, as I mentioned before, I just increase my protein and cut down my complex carbs. Now, when someone has got it together, that's how they'll talk. because I know my fitness reasonably well and my nutrition reasonably well. So my body shows this. It gets respect. And I think in the UK especially, because I'm up in Scotland at the moment, but if I'm honest, in England too, there's not that much difference. I'd say, because I'm on a little island, so it's difficult to gauge correctly. But I have been on mainland too, for my food shopping, things like that, because it's more cost effective. Because islands are more expensive. But what I'm trying to say is, I do see that a lot of people in Scotland could benefit from doing a nutrition course. I think in England, down south, where I normally am, there is people that are overweight, there is, but I think up in Scotland it's more obvious to me. I don't know why I say that, but I see it. There's less fit people up here, but there is fit people on the island, because I have met them. Because as soon as I see a fit person, I notice them straight away. I tune in. They tune into me too. It's subconscious. When you have it all together, both people notice it. It gets instant respect. But I see that more down in England. But saying that, there's a lot more population down in England comparative to Scotland, where I am. So, if I'm honest, it's unclear. So at least I'm being honest with you. But personally speaking, if you get nutrition like that I have, get your money working for you and your sleep, you can have this life. But I like new challenges, and because I've had this beautiful relax, I'm fresh to go to my new challenge. Whereas if I was busy working for money, would I be able to get life working for me? I don't think so. Because I'd be too busy ticking the boxes. I wouldn't have the time to actually get my life together. It'd be easier to do the next quick fix. Strange, isn't it? But I'm not state funded. I have financial independence, and I respect money. Money respects back. I respect my body. I don't abuse it, and my life's never been better. But if I was working hard, would I be different? Yes, I would. I'd want fun, and I'd want a bit of pleasure, and feel that I'm entitled to something because I've worked for it. I think that's the thing about it. I've worked for that, so I'm entitled to this. Whereas now, because I understand how money works, I plan money in the future. I plan money to work for me. And I want things to last longer. Not because I am stingy or tight or anything. I just want life to work for me. Whereas previously it was easy for me to replace what wasn't working, or I could mend and repair whatever, than actually get it together. And also I've noticed something else about me being up in Scotland and everything else. I drive slower. There's one good thing about being on an island. People drive a lot slower, and I like this. Down south, pace of life is faster. But on the other hand, quality of life is not as high as what it is here. Because think about it, I'm on an island, nice relax, fresh air. What is there not to like? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little ramble, because it's true. See you soon.